What's up, guys? It's your boy J Mecha here with another deck tech. Today we're playing with green black Braids Cabal Minion. Braids is one of those sweet cards where people try to play it a lot, but the best build hasn't been discovered yet. But I love this card. If you're not really familiar with this card, basically it's a 4-drop, 2/2 legendary creature, and each plays upkeep, they sacrifice artifact creature land. How do you really abuse that? Well, for one thing, you can get ahead on board. You can play like a mana creature on turn 1 or 2 and try to accelerate it quick. But the way I like it to play is to try to build up a board of kind of like 2-for-1 creatures, things that will generate you value. Maybe either when it comes into play or when it dies. So you either want to make more creatures than they have, and then just have the braids and just kind of kill everything. Or what I've done, where it's kind of like made this weird collection of creatures where they get value when they die. So we'll start with the mana base here. It's a couple of green lands. Green's a really light splash for just a couple of cards we'll get into in a second. So it's mostly a black deck. We're trying to support like a lot of random black cards. Alright, first card we've got here, Tenacious Dead. So this thing basically never dies, but it's a 1-drop, so when it dies you pay 1 in the black and it comes back. Play tapped. It's pretty good with Braids, so you get a small combo on your upkeep where you just sack the Tenacious Dead and bring back 2 mana. Right now I'm playing with this, and I'm in a league right now, so I'm not like kind of locked in, but there's probably should be Resummoning Skeleton. I'm not sure. The only reason that it could be good is for something in the sideboard for like Stain the Mind where you get in play. You can 1-drop, 2-drop. Turn 3 Stain the Mind. It's probably a lot better. If you have a bunch of 2-drops in your deck, then you can't really do that. On the 2 slot, Apocryphite doesn't also never really dies, but it's probably one of the worst cards for Braids. When it dies, it goes into exile, comes with just time counter, so when it comes back, it becomes a lot bigger, so that's alright. Carrier Thrall makes a Eldrazi Sign token when it dies, so, that's good too. When it dies, you get something back. Now, let's see. Removal, we got Power Flesh, kind of like, we want, like, really sort of, unconditional removal and some weird design. This is pretty good. And Time of Need's one of the green cards here. It just goes to search for Braids, which is like the namesake card, and it's really good. I had other legendaries here for a while. I was playing with Nath that makes cards whenever opponent discards, and I also had Savra, Queen of the Golgari. Like, I just have to look it up, but actually I'll just look it up right now. Savra? Oh, yeah, I still have Savra. Is the real question. I was playing with this card for a while, and it was okay. You want your curve to be a little lower than this, so it was only okay in certain situations, but because I had Time of Need, I thought, oh, I need to play other legendaries. And what I realized later was that Time of Need was just good enough just to get Braids, because you can kind of just go like turn 2 Braids, turn 3 3-drop or something, or turn 2 Time Need 4 Braids, turn 3 random 3-drop, and then turn 4 Braids. Sometimes that was just enough to beat the game. Speaking of 3-drops, we're gonna go look at some more. Catacomb Sifter. Again, makes a guy when it comes into play, but when things die, you scry. So that's really important for Braids, because if you have something like Tenacious Dead, Catacomb Braids, and Catacomb Sifter, basically during your upkeep, you sack the Tenacious Dead, you pay 2 mana to get it back, and you get to scry, so you're basically setting your draws every turn. And when you get these like weird little engines going like that, and you can get ahead on the board, then, the deck's amazing. Gatekeeper and Malakirs, really the only reason we're like mostly mono black, because, like I said, you want more 2-for-1 creatures, and this is one of the more ultimate 2-for-1s. So, because you get a creature and they lose a creature, and that's really good. Murder, again, on a removal, so you went unconditional removal. And for a while I had Eye Blight ending, because I wanted to focus less on the black splash, but this is just better. It's better overall. Just, boom, it's dead. I'm fine with it. Last little card is a little grindier card, Uvenwald Mysteries, which makes a clue when when non-token creature you control dies. And when you get a clue, you get human. So you would just like Braids and this and any of the random creature. Some of those creatures like get value when you die. They bring something else, but this also will just bring more stuff. And then you can sacrifice artifacts to Braids, so you can just sacrifice the clues without drawing cards, and just to get more creatures. Or the clues can just help you draw more cards, because if you do end up running out of gas. Braids already mentioned. Namesake deck. The other 4-drop in here is a Murder Stripe Cap, which, again, another 2 for 1 creature. But it just has the ability of doing something twice. So when you kill a 2 toughness creature, then you kill another 1 toughness creature when it dies again. So, like I said, resilience with Braids, plus the ability to 2-for-1 your opponent. Let's go to the sideboard. Sideboard, Scrabbling Claws for all the graveyard scanning decks. Don't like that. And I think the best part about the sideboard, the Screen Splash is probably the sideboard. You get 2 specific cards. One is Naturalize, which Black really just has a hard time dealing with artifacts or enchantments. And Ice Storm, which is always a land. It's just pretty non-situational. Choking Stance used to be in this slot, but I had the Green Splash. I want to play Ice Storm. And you really want to do this against, it's pretty good against post decks and some control decks. Because, especially the control decks that are built this state, in this current meta game of PD, is that they're really mana hungry. So Ice Storm, if you can just get this off and just kind of stop them for a little bit and then just drop the Braids, they're not gonna have any more lands. That's pretty good. Some extra removal, some creatures, ultimate price, pretty good against kind of the mono red, the mono white heroics, things like that. Marsh Casualties is pretty good against more of the elf swarm or the other swarm decks. I can really go wide really quickly, so Marsh Casualties kind of puts a stop to all that. We would play something like Infest in this slot, but we don't want our own creatures to die. Our creatures are actually really wimpy, we have 1/1s, 2/1s, 1/1s here. So we kind of want something that only targets their stuff. And the kicker cost is just gravy, if you could ever get that relevant. Last card, Stain the Mind, good for other combo decks. Generally good against I don't know, stuff you really can't deal with in Cloud Post. Why we're playing Stain of Mind over Memoricide or anything else is because it has Convoke. And we actually play 26 creatures. And some of them, you can make creatures really quickly. That's why, like I said, Tenacious Dead is probably the best reason to be in this deck, because you can go turn 1, Tenacious Dead, turn 2, 2-drop, turn 3, play this with Convoke. Assuming you hit all your land drops, and you just kind of take the card that you need. A lot of decks are built around namesake cards like Wildfire, for a second. Burning Vengeance. There's random Storm decks. Just something that is built around getting 1 card. So Stain the Mind is your answer to that. So we're gonna play a couple matches. I've actually registered this in a league, and I'm already 1-0 in the league. I beat Elves. So we're gonna try to do league matches. If not, we'll just try to find some random matches. But I kind of prefer to do the league matches. They're slightly more competitive, slightly, but I don't know, not by much. So yeah, we'll try it out. So far, I played this deck. I played several matches with this deck way before this, and I think it's really good. It's really good at getting ahead, but not so much as good as coming from behind. So we'll see how it goes, and let's check out a couple games.